The job of a school nurse is to look after the well-being of her students. One school nurse in Stafford, New Jersey, is in trouble for maybe taking that too far. She's been suspended for not wearing a mask to work, but she had a good reason. Here with us is Erin Pein, a New Jersey school nurse, or at least you were a New Jersey school nurse until recently. Erin, welcome. And could you start by briefly telling us what led to getting suspended from your job?
Yeah, so I was seeing as a school nurse, I was seeing a lot of harm with these masks and the children. I was seeing psychological, physical, and emotional harm from this. And I decided that after, seeing someone come into my office with wearing a mask for 2 weeks straight and it couldn't be removed unless we cut it off with scissors, I had seen enough and I decided to let my supervisor know that this is harming kids and we need to start a dialogue and to come up with a change for this. That was not responded well. I didn't get a good response from my supervisor. She just said we were going to continue this. And, I didn't feel comfortable continuing on knowing this is harming children. And when I asked to have a meeting with the superintendent, I was ignored. And for that reason, I chose not to wear a mask at work. And that's how I got suspended.
And I assume you knew that would probably be the result when you did that?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that that was going to be the result, but I put my job on the line because I care about these kids. And I knew that just voicing my concerns wasn't making any difference for them. I was seeing children come down with masks full of vomit, children coming down with severe anxiety that hadn't had anxiety before, lots of kids with a new diagnosis of depression, and just seeing the fear in all of them. And all year long, none of them are wearing these masks correctly. They're ineffective and they're harming these kids. And I'm not going to sit back silently and just continue doing it. I don't want to be complicit in that anymore.
So how long were you watching this behavior before you started thinking, I've got to do something?
Yeah, so, since September, I've been seeing these kids coming in wearing them incorrectly. And I just want to say I have children here with me at home. I have 3 kids. So if any of them pop up, sorry about that. But yeah, so since September, I'm seeing, kids come in, they're wearing them incorrectly. And there is a right and a wrong way to wear a mask. The right way, you have to do hand hygiene before you put the mask on, hand hygiene after. You don't ever touch the outside of the mask because that's considered dirty. And you have to mark the outside of your mask. You have to know which side is the outside and which side is the inside. When you have the outside flipped back onto your face, it defeats the purpose. Now you have that dirty surface all on you're breathing that in. And not only that, but bacteria is much larger than viruses. So viruses can come through the pores of your mask, but bacteria can't, and it gets clogged up in it. And that's why you have to wear it a proper way so that it prevents the cross-contagion. So now if you're wearing it incorrectly, which I'm saying all of these children are since September, since the beginning of the year, they're all wearing them incorrectly. And it's really unrealistic to think that they could wear them right as children because they're not little adults. So as I'm seeing them wearing them incorrectly, and I know that they're all cross-contaminated, I can see that there is potential for more serious harm if we continue this.
Be sure to watch the entire episode, now available exclusively at EpochTV.com, a new completely censorship-free premium subscription platform brought to you by the Epoch Times. See you there.